you guys? Got my helper here today. We are going to be making Oreo cookie cake pops. Yum. Super fun, good summer treat. No baking, which is awesome. Super quick. So the first step is we need to wash our hands. McKenna already did that. I did that. We're all clean.
Because I went to the bathroom.
There you go. Now you know, in case you're curious. All right, so we need to assemble all of our ingredients. There's only a few things for this. We've got our Oreo cookies. I've got 12 Oreo cookies in here that I crushed. I did that ahead of time since the food processor is super loud. So I've got that already crushed. I've got a fourth a cup of cream cheese, just plain cream cheese. I've got some crushed Oreos I reserved to dip at the end.
She has sticks.
Oh, yep, we've got our lollipop sticks. You can use these. You could use popsicle sticks. If you don't have these, you could also use toothpicks. Yeah, you can use toothpicks. Some sprinkles if we need them for fun. A spoon, which we actually don't really need because we have to use our hands for this one. And a plate. And I think that is everything. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to take our crushed Oreos. We already crushed them. And I'm going to pull them out of the food processor. So I'm going to take the lid off, get this out of the way. Go ahead and pour this in. You don't, and be careful with this blade. Kids, if you need help, ask your parents, ask an adult. If you don't have a food processor, you can crush the Oreos in a bag with a rolling pin. You could cut them up. Just make sure they're nice and fine, soft powder if possible. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. So that's our crushed Oreos in our bowl. We're going to be making balls in our bowl. Okay, so that's out of the way. It makes lots of room. All right, so now I'm going to put in the cream cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my fourth cup of cream cheese. And we made these earlier to help with our demo. And we learned that it's easiest to do this with your fingers. It doesn't really work with the spoon. So go ahead, and I'm going to, I know McKenna wants to, but she's going to help here in a minute. It's the fun part, but then only one of us gets messy hands. McKenna's going to help with the sticks. So while you're doing this, you could be starting to melt your chocolate. So that is chocolate chips. I did it in increments of about 15 to 20 seconds. Pulled it out, stirred it, put them back in. 15 to 20 more seconds, pulled them out, stirred the chocolate chips until they were fully melted. One option is if the chocolate's super thick, you can put a tiny bit of coconut oil or something in there to thin it out a little bit, make it a little easier to dip. Totally up to you.
I always wondered, could you put almond oil in it?
You could put almond oil, absolutely. You could put any neutral oil, maybe a little bit of avocado.
Olive oil?
Maybe a real neutral, light olive oil, but you got to be careful. You don't want to make it too flavorful of the oil. So, but that's a good question, McKenna. Coconut oil is the best if you have it because it gets hard at room temperature. So you prefer an oil that got solid at room temperature. You could use a little bit of butter. That would work if you needed to smooth out your chocolate. All right, so this has made a nice ball here. All right, so here's McKenna. Here's my helper. All right, so once you've got your cream cheese and your Oreos all combined, we're going to make circles, little balls like this, and you're going to put them on a plate, and then watch what McKenna does. She dips the stick in some chocolate and puts it right into the ball, okay? I'll show you that again. So you're going to make your ball, your cake pop. Oops. Nice little circle. Put it on your plate. McKenna's going to dip the stick in chocolate and then put it into the cake pop. And that chocolate will hold the ball onto the stick when it hardens. So let's do it a couple more times. Make the ball on the plate. McKenna's going to dip the chocolate. So that's why you want to have your chocolate ready to go. Couple more. We're almost done. And then we will show you the next step. All right. She's still working. I got two more. And you can make these are a little big. You make these as big or as small as you want, depending on what you like. I got a little left, so I'm just going to make a little teeny one. There you go. All right, so McKenna's going to finish that up. I'm going to get this stuff out of the way. and wash my hands off. Oh, McKenna finishes that part up for you. And then McKenna, where are we going to put them?
In the freezer.
We're going to put them in the fridge or the freezer to harden up. So we're going to go ahead, pull that one, put that one in the freezer, and by magic, these are ones we did earlier. All right, so we're going to show you how to finish these off. So these have been sitting in the freezer. You can see they're nice and hard, ready to go. All right, so McKenna's going to help me out. I'm going to dip them in chocolate, and then she's going to sprinkle them with sprinkles or crushed Oreos, whatever she wants. All right, so you're going to take your cake pop, roll it into your melted chocolate, lift it up, let it drip a little bit, put it down. Uh-oh. And then McKenna's going to sprinkle some on.
It's messy.
So roll it in the chocolate. Here it is. Go ahead and sprinkle some Oreo on there. You can do some sprinkles this time. All right.
It won't come out.
There it is. And onto the plate. Next one. We'll do one more to show you. Roll it in the chocolate. Nice and covered in chocolate. And then you can even, I would suggest putting the Oreos on over the bowl.
Wait, can you do both?
Sure. You even do both. There you go.
Oh, now it's actually both.
Now it's mixed. That's okay. Still delicious. All right, so here you go. So then take these, put these in the refrigerator. I would let them harden for probably half an hour at least. You could even put them in the freezer if you wanted to speed that process up. And then enjoy. So there you go. There's some really simple Oreo cake pops. Look forward to hearing about you guys making them, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys.